Hello, I'm Martin, and today I am taking a self-portrait involving some skulls. I came up with the idea this morning in the shower. That is where I have most of my ideas. It's inspired by a portrait of Kurt Cobain by the fantastic photographer Mark Seliger. The portrait of Kurt, his head is kind of on a shelf and there's porcelain dolls around him. So yeah, Google that one, it's well worth looking at, brilliant picture. So yeah, loosely inspired by that, row of skulls, my head in the middle. I've done the boring bit, I've set up my lights approximately how I want them. We might need to tweak some bits. I'll talk you through what we're doing. So I've got a hand-painted background back there. On a table, I've got a sort of slate textured sheet to make it look like a slate worktop or something. This is my key light here. I think it's a 50-60 centimetre octabox with a grid on because I kind of want not a really narrow beam of light, but I wanted to control the light a little bit more, so I put a grid on that. Then I've got two fill lights. This one you can just see in the corner of frame here, is directly behind the camera, so that's going to be filling in the shadows at the front where this light doesn't hit. And again, I've got it quite low down, and I'm going to put a gel on it. At the moment I've got an orange gel on there because I'm thinking orange for this and then kind of like a greeny teal for my other backlight. So this one again, orangey red colour coming from underneath, kind of demonic, hell-like with the skulls. And then my, well, not exactly a hair light considering me and the skeletons, but the rim light, again as I said, it's got like a greeny tealy gel on it that's going to kind of provide some light on the back there to separate us a little bit from the background. I'm shooting tethered to my laptop, so I'm going to be crouching down here, firing the camera from my laptop, but I've turned my little screen around so I can roughly position my head and see where I am there. The settings that I've got in camera, 2/50th of a second, because I don't want to get any ambient in, so that's the shutter speed that my camera syncs at. I'm shooting with an aperture of 5.6, just because I'm not really fussed about having a narrow depth of field on this picture, and my ISO is 200, just because. As a general rule of thumb, when I'm setting up stuff, I put my lights on an 8th power to begin with, just purely because it's mid-range. I can then know whether I need to go up or whether I need to go down from it. Okay. As you can see from that shot, that has given us a nice orange glow to the pictures. Now, when we put the key light on, that is going to wash out some of that, and it is only going to affect the shadows. So I'm really just kind of looking at the lower parts of the skulls where this light's not going to hit at the moment. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with that to begin with. Next, I'm going to put on my rear light, rim light, hair light, whatever. Again, try that at an 8th. I might turn that up a little bit. I want that a bit more powerful. I'm going to turn that up I'm going to turn it up 2 stops. So I'm going to go to half power on that one. That looks a bit more balanced. Now that's pretty cool, I think. So let's see what my key light does to the scene. Again, starting at an 8th. Absolutely washes it all out. I'm going to turn this key light down a stop. So we are getting the fill light in the shadows at the bottoms of the skull. We are getting that tealy blue coming through from behind as a contrasting colour. This is still a bit too powerful. I'm gonna just move it a bit more over the top. And I'm gonna take it as low down as I can into the frame. Also, it's not in the frame. Right, that's out of frame. Let's see. I think I'm gonna have to lower the power again, but I am just gonna take a picture. So that all looks pretty good. Let's get in position and take a shot with me in it. So I've turned the screen around on the camera itself so I can get into position. I kind of want my head chin on there. My head up a bit. Hovering over the button. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at that one. Now straight out of camera, that ain't too bad. I'm not sure what I'd actually change on that. A little add-on, very quickly, because my battery's on 2%, I have made a little makeshift snoot and barn doors attachment. So it's a snoot with a little Godox barn doors on the end, so that is going to give me a narrow strip of light. Right, my phone's on 1%, but I thought I'd bust out one of these as quick as I can, just so you can see what it looks like and that I'm not faking it and I'm doing it for real. Right, me here, this one, there we go, right, ready.